Good morning, students. Today we are going to start chapter number 4, which name is Revati's Musical Plants. And this is the lesson number 4 from our unit number first. And in the last video, we have completed our third number poem, The Pilgrim, and now we are going to learn about a story, which story is about a girl, and here now I will read at first the story, and after that I will explain the story. Okay, so please pay attention in your textbook. Here, lesson number 4, Revati's musical plants. Revati was a student of music. She was happy playing on her violin whenever she was free. There was a small open courtyard in front of her house with a small cement bench. She would sit on the bench and practice on her violin. There were a few potted plants in the courtyard. While playing on the violin one day, she noted a pot of balsam plants near the wall. The plants were not looking normal. They had pale green leaves and their growth was stunted. She remembered she had learned in the lower classes that the plants need light for normal growth. She shifted the pot to the center of the courtyard where there was ample sunlight. So student, we can see here there is a one character, and the character is a girl. The girl is like you people. She is going to the school and she is a student of music class, and the name of that girl is Revathi. And here is the story about the Revathi, and she has a plant in her courtyard, and the story is moving around the two things. One is Revathi and the second is the plant of which is there in the Revati's courtyard. So see here, Revati was a student of music. Means the Revati is a student of music and she is learning the music. She was happy playing on her violin whenever she was free, and she is playing the violin when she is getting time, when she is free, that time she is playing the violin. There was a small open courtyard in front of her house, and there is a small open courtyard in front of her house. And when you are going to your village, that time there is also the courtyard and porch is on your front of your house. Same, there is a one courtyard in the front of the Revati's house with a small cement bench, and there is a one small cement bench for the sitting. For the sitting means when we are coming out of our house, and that time we kept some chairs, some benches for sitting. And same here is also one cement bench is there. She would sit on the bench and practice on her violin, and she is also sitting on that bench, on the cement bench in the courtyard, and always practicing of her violin. There were a few potted plants in the courtyard, and there is also in the courtyard there are some potted plants. And Revati is playing violin every day. And what happened next? In one day, While playing on the violin one day, she noted a pot of balsam plants near the wall, and she has noted a plant which is kept in the near the wall, and she is watching that plant. The plants were not looking normal, and that plants was not looking the normal, means this is looking abnormal. They had pale green leaves, and their growth was not stunted. Stunted means slow down or stop growth. And because of they have kept near the wall, so their growth was not proper. Their growth was not very well, and their growth was very slowly, and their leaves was the pale green. And she remembered she had learned in the lower classes, and she remembered one thing, as you when you are learning something in your class, in your fourth fifth class, that time science teachers telling you something, the concepts, and these concepts you are remember every time. Same here, Revati remember one thing. She remember she had learned in the lower classes that plants needs light for normal growth. And you know very well, you are also learn when there is one plant, and he if it want to grow properly, that time and there it should get the proper light of sunlight, otherwise it is not growing properly. And she shifted the pot to the center of the courtyard where there was ample sunlight, and because of getting the proper sunlight for that plant, the Revati shifted that plant in the center of the courtyard, because the plant will get the proper sunlight, so she is shifting that plant in a center of courtyard. Okay, got it. Now see the second para. While shifting the pot, an idea struck Revati. Why not participate in the best plant contest which was to be held in her colony a few weeks later? Then and there, she decided to participate. Thus, making up her mind, she watered the plants and sat down on the bench and started playing her violin. She was very fond of the raga Mohanam. She played the raga for some time and then went in for her studies. Means you can see here in the second para what is happening there, and she is shifting the plant in the center of courtyard. And that time, while shifting the pot, an idea struck Revati, and she has got one idea in her mind. And what was that idea? See there. Why not participate in the best plant contest which was be held in her colony few weeks later? Means there is a one contents of the means there is one competition of the best plant in her colony when after some weeks later, and then and there, and she is thinking that she should take participation in that competition. So what is she doing? Then and there she decided to participate, and after that she has decided to participate in that contents. And thus making up her mind, she watered the plants and sat down on bench and started playing her violin. And because of taking the participation in the competition, so she is watering the plants and sitting on that bench and playing her violin. And after that, she was very fond of the raga Mohanam, and she liked the raga. Which raga? Mohanam raga. She liked very much, and she played the raga for some time and then went in for her studies. And every day she is practicing of this raga, and after that she is going for the studies. Means you can get here, you can understand here that the Revati is a taking participation in a best plant competition, and she is preparing for that, and she is watering for her plants for the taking participation in the that competition. Okay, got it? Okay, we will see the next part in the next video. Thank you.